Welcome to your Dating Women radio show excerpt and preview. Remember, you can find us 24/7 at datingwomenradioshow.com, and we encourage you to call the show with the numbers you see on the screen. On this week's show, airing Thursday, December 5th at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, we talk about what being yourself really means. And now your excerpt. Do male love doctors mislead men? Judge for yourself in this segment.
90% of your love doctors are females.
Okay.
And they all come from a female perspective. But the male love doctors, they give you half-truths. They'll tell you some good things to do.
Yeah, we've noticed that before, sure.
There's this guy named Daniel Menaker, M-E-N-A-K-E-R. He has a book called My Mistake and a Good Talk, The Story and Skill of Conversation. Okay, the story, the skill of conversation. He says, take your cue. First, find out if she even wants to flirt. If she's giving you eye contact, a smile, teasing you, do you do the same back at her? But don't poke fun at her hair, height, or physical traits. Why would that even be a possibility? Oh, I like you, except you're only 5'2".
No negatives, no put-downs.
Yeah, well, he's telling you not to do that, but what guy's going to make, did they call you shorty? Because she's 5'2"? Why?
Seems kind of obvious, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. Let's go on here. Her outfit is a larger target. Oh, you're wearing a Jets hat, so you're into losers. First he's telling us don't poke fun, i.e., no negatives, no put-downs. And then he says, so you're into losers, which he doesn't see as the same thing. If you make fun of her hat and tell her she's into losers, or you make fun of how tall she is, her physical traits, it's the same thing. And he's got a book, The Story and Skill of Conversation.
Welcome to Contradiction City.
Ah, very good, Jeff. Make a connection. If you feel you're on a repartee roll, shift the talk. Ask what she thinks of the bartender's haircut. Negatives, put-downs. Look at that guy. Looks like he put a bowl over his head and took a pair of scissors around it. Why are you making fun of the bartender's haircut? What if this guy's better looking than you and has a better personality? You don't make a positive relationship with negatives. He says, don't crack a joke about the rowdy fan a few rows down. Any other third thing that takes the pressure off the two of you. So in other words, I'm going to put down somebody in the club, therefore that takes the pressure off the two of us. The two don't connect, cowboy. Plus you have an inside joke to use later. Yeah, a negative joke. Close the deal. If she's into you, she'll be asking you questions and following up with more personal questions. Good. Ask for a number. Excellent. Give her a reason for staying in touch. We're not staying in touch. We're going to date. And then he says here, quote, I'd like to try that Chinese restaurant you mentioned. Why don't I text you next weekend? Wrong. What you're going to do is get the number. You're not going to tell her where you're going. You're not going to go to a Chinese restaurant. You can, if you want. You spend 40, 60 minutes with her in the club. But if it's 5 to 8 minutes, you're going to a Starbucks date. You're not going to talk about the future. So here we have 3 paragraphs where I would say, 60, 70% of the information is right on. The best thing, of course, ask for the number. But he's got all these other things. Put down the bartender's haircut. Put down her hat because she's into the Jets. Oh, by the way, I really want to take you out on a date, but you have lousy taste in football teams. Where does that come from? This is called the skill of conversation. This is what male love doctors are like to you guys.
That's why you have to put your system glasses on.
And come from this, keep it light, keep it funny, no heavy subjects, no negatives, no put-downs. When you go for the job interview with a big company, same thing. Keep it light. You're not going to keep it funny, of course. They don't want to hire a clown. But no heavy subjects, no negatives, no put-downs. It's a job interview. The same thing on the first date. But to come off like this, making fun of some guy's haircut, if she does it, then maybe you want to add to it You say, well, maybe he fell underneath the lawnmower or something. That. But she brought it up. But I say this as a general rule, stay away from negatives.
Of course, that brings up another thing with her. If she's doing some put downs, you got to say, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, what about her?
What about a red flag there?
Yeah. Hey, what about her? What's her attitude? What comes out of her mouth?
Yeah, because the bartender's the target on the first date, and you might be the target by the fifth date.
If you won't get that far.
Right. Not if you're a system guy, that's for sure. All right. Well,
you will if you're a system guy.
Well, that's what I mean. No, if you notice that you have a big red flag, you'd dust her off right before you got that.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah.